This is the Kaza Monastery. As you can hear, or you might be able to hear, there is humming or chanting going on inside right now. It's the morning time. It's likely meditation time right now because it's 8 to 9. Meditation is supposed to happen 8 to 9 a.m. and I think it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So yeah, aside from the Key Monastery, this is the biggest one we've seen so far. And there's a lot of intricate carvings and work done on this one. Looks really great actually. There it is. Alright guys, so we are finally leaving Kaza and heading towards our final destination of the Spiti Valley, which is Chandratal. And yeah, we're excited to see that, the lake, and yeah, enjoy the ride.
We have just reached Losar. We started from Kaza in the morning at around 8:30. It's been drizzling all along the way and pretty heavy overcast, clouds all around us, and we thought this was a dry desert, but such is life. Another 50-60 odd kilometers to go, but apparently the road from this point beyond is gonna become more and more bad. So let's see what is in store for us. That's the Losar village for you. So we have just crossed Losar. For security reasons, we are not allowed to use cameras or take videography, so that's a small video log we are doing. The roads have gone from good roads to bad roads to worse roads to finally no roads. The only thing that you can see is gravel now, and this gravel, say hi, and this gravel road is gonna remain with us pretty much all the way till Batal, and then after that to Chandratal is gonna be all the more gravel. Anything you want to add about your experience?
It's backbreaking fun. That's about it.
Yeah, the driving is really awesome, and
the views are awesome if you can get over the gravel.
And we just had a Triumph crew, around 10-12 Triumph bikers. They just met with an accident back there, so they are just trying to fix that one. Nothing serious, but so yeah. And who would have guessed, it's still cloudy, still drizzling. On the hindsight, although because of this drizzle the roads are much more clean, there is no dust, because with this road dust would have been a major problem. Have a quick look at the views all around us. This is Spiti river continuing with us. First it was Satluj, now it is Spiti. Clouds, clouds, clouds everywhere.
At least there's some greenery here.
Yeah.
So here we are finally at Kumsum Pass, and we are what, like 20 some odd kilometers away from Batal now. And yeah, here's the view.
This is Gunjum Mata.
This is Gunjum Mata. And we gotta go back down there. We came from over there. We gotta go back down there and take a right to continue on.
From this point, it's gonna be a downhill journey. This is the highest point in this entire Kaza to Manali stretch. The highest point is Kunjum Pass.
Yeah, so if it was fun driving up gravel and dirt, guess how much more fun it's going to be driving downhill on gravel and dirt.
Wet gravel and dirt.
Wet gravel and dirt. But we are here on an adventure, so carry on, chaps. Fuel tank's gone. Fuel tank, there. Constant speed, constant speed, constant.
Raining all along. Pretty bad roads. So far we have crossed a stream also. I almost fell. This is, I think, a tributary of Spiti River, which is coming along, and if you can see there in the background, that's the road we still need to take. I think we'll have another 11 odd kilometers to go before we reach our destination.
Okay, so here we are at Chandratal base camp. We just got here. The weather did not help. It was drizzling all morning, like, well, for the last 4 or 5 hours, and that made the already bad, already worse roads that much worse. I shouldn't call them roads, actually. They were more like,
It was oh my god and oh shit.
it was it was oh my god and oh shit. Okay, yeah. I fell down once. My fault actually. But the thing about having brothers you consider to be big brothers is you can basically blame everything on them. So I'm just gonna blame this on him because he dragged me all the way out here. Yeah, we're finally here in our tent in was it the Kabila house?
Kabila Nature Camp.
Kabila Nature Camp. It's a big Swiss tent, and
It's protecting us from the
elements
of nature, rain and wind. So by far the most luxurious place, at least till tomorrow when we leave from here.
I mean, it has a bed and a comforter. I mean, like, what more do you need? Oh, and this is
Yeah.
the most delicious food I've ever had.
And we are having Maggie, and Maggie never tasted so good.
Yeah,
You know, especially when you're cold, you're wet, your feet are soggy.
and you've been driving for 5 hours on imaginary roads.
And oh my god, and oh shit road. So Maggie is the best meal that you can. Maggie becomes suddenly the best meal you can have and enjoy.
I hate Karela. I would have had that lovingly right now if that's the only thing they had here.
This is the starting point of Chandratal Lake Trek. That's the parking. This parking is around 2 kilometers after the area where all the camps are located. And now I guess we have a 1 kilometer trek ahead, or maybe less, to reach the actual lake. Luckily in evening the weather kind of cleared a little bit, so we could do this. Somehow I managed to cover the trek, and we should be able to get the first glimpse of the lake from atop that ridge. You can see the scenery in the meanwhile. It's beautiful. And that is the lake. The famous Chandratal lake. On a clear day, the beauty of this lake is you see a lot of reflection of the surrounding mountains. But I guess we'll have to do with what we have today. I'll try to take you all closer to the lake. Chandratal Lake, up close. It's almost 7:45 right now, so light is very bad, and clouds are still there. We also need to head back to the parking and then finally to the campsite. It's all boulders, all sizes and shapes, no road.